Hello, this is Brat from MCAD Mama, and this is the Virtual Homeschool Co-op Assignment 6. How do you schedule your year? I've been putting this video off a little bit because I just last night finished what our overall schedule for the year is going to look like. Now, before I do this, Michigan does not require a set number of days. They only require a set number of subjects that they want you to teach during the year. So I am not required to keep attendance or anything like that. But my goal is to end out at around 180 days. It might be 179, it might be 176, but around 180 days. If nothing major happens. We are going to start in July, right after the 4th of July weekend, July 5th, and then our goal is to be done by the end of April. My cutoff date is going to be Mother's Day. I'm not going any further than Mother's Day, because I want May and June to do whatever we want to do. That's going to be our summer this year, next year, and then we are doing 6 weeks off, and so someone has to go pee. I decided to do a 6 week on, 1 week off this year. I wasn't originally gonna do this, but I was thinking, well, maybe a good idea. So I just decided to kind of look on my calendar and see where the weeks would fall for me to take a break. And it actually worked out surprisingly well. Like the week of Easter, it felt like Easter. The week of my oldest daughter's birthday, it was just, I was very surprised at how convenient, time-wise, for our schedule it was gonna fall. So I'm gonna go with it and see how it goes. If it doesn't fit, I can always quit. I can always change back after Christmas, because I was wanting to take a break in September anyway, because that's when the weather cools back down. So this is going to work out rather nicely with that. So I think for the most part, there's only a couple of months we won't have some kind of a long-term break of some kind based on this. So, but all I did is I printed off from all year round homeschooling, the July through June year for 2016-2017, and she already has some holidays marked, and I just took a highlighter and marked the days that I knew. We have MOPS, which is Mothers of Preschoolers. It's usually always on Friday, except for other random events that we do, like mom and kid events and park dates and stuff. Sorry, the lighting is about to get very bright. We are outside, and the kids are not really staying where they're supposed to stay. That's just how it goes. And then I just took another color and I marked out when I knew we were going to take off for Christmas and Thanksgiving, that kind of stuff, Labor Day. And then after I counted the 6 weeks, 1 week off, I put that in. And then there's still a lot of events and activities that are going to have to go more on a weekly schedule, because I'll still probably consider those school days. Even though we're not home, we're just kind of out and about doing stuff, like the science museum and botanical gardens and skate park, PE. Okay, we probably will actually do a lot of unstructured PE this summer. So my husband rollerblades, and so do my kids. So, but yeah, that is my plan for this year. It could change. As you know, my youngest, Belle, has MCAD. She could easily be in a hospital for a week and it throw the whole thing off. But we will see how this goes, if it works. If the 6 weeks on, 1 week off works, we will use it for next year. And on and on. Yeah. But the reason I'm going from July through April, I am not following the public school system. The public school system here where I am usually does not actually send the kids back to school until after Labor Day sometimes, so September. I am not waiting that long. Like I said, bright, sunny out. In July here, and it can get really hot, especially from like noon till 5 o'clock. So we're gonna use that time. Excuse me. So we're gonna use that time where it is like really hot to do our nap time and to do our school time, because it'll fit just about the right amount of time that I need. And then I say this fingers crossed. May is usually when it starts getting nice here in Michigan. You don't have snow, you don't have freezing weather. But as I say that, it wasn't more than like a week ago. We still had snow. Not here in Detroit, but up north they had some snow, and we still were getting down to like the 30s. So hopefully next year it won't be so unpredictable. That's one thing about Michigan is 1 minute it could be nice and the next minute it could be cold. But that's my plan. Is May and June is usually the nicest months. In September it gets pretty nice because October gets cold pretty fast. So that was our goal, take May and April off and then take some time off in September right before it starts getting too cold to go out and do anything. So, but for those of you who have used the 6-in-1, I've heard it, a lot of people say that it really helps with burnout, and I'm a planner, not a prepper, and I'm hoping to fix that. Like, I will make plans, I'll spend months making plans, but I don't hardly ever take sometimes I fail to actually put everything together the way it should be in time, and then I don't end up getting to do all the fun stuff that I had wanted to do because I have something missing, whatever. Does it allow you that time, that catch-up time, to get your stuff together if you failed to get something together before school started? Because I don't have a I don't have like an August the 6th, this is what we're doing plan. I have like week 1, day 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is what we're doing plan. And when that week is over, whatever we didn't get done, unless it's like just a fun project that I think they want to do, I'm just gonna push it on. Unless it's like math, everything but like math, we're just gonna move on to the next week's theme, next week's idea, concept, because with history and science, it'll all roll together. Because I'm doing 6-week themes for history and science, except for right before Christmas break. My time is cut short. I'm doing a 4-week, but it's something that the kids will enjoy. It's gonna be weather and railroads. My kids love trees, so it should all work out. Cross fingers. But that's what I want to know, because I have a hard time. Like, I end up wanting to stop and plan for a week or 2, but then I realize my kids have been out of a schedule for too long. 2 weeks is too long in my household. So I'm actually worried about Christmas break being too long, because our Christmas break is going to be 3 weeks, because we're taking the week off before, the week of, and then we're not coming back until like the 9th, because my youngest daughter's birthday is the 7th, and I just do not want to be trying to school and be planning her birthday. She'll be turning 2, and I just think I would end up being too distracted. Because my husband's birthday is also that week. Hers is the 7th, his is the 3rd. So I just think it'd be too much going on, especially right after Christmas, and we're traveling for Christmas. So I think it'd be just too much. But yeah, that's my biggest question. Does it help y'all keep up with the planning and the prepping? Because prepping is where I fall short. Getting everything together in time for everything to flow right. I'll have plans, but plans aren't great. You plan a great activity with magnetic letters, but if you don't have magnetic letters, you can't do it. So that's what. But until later, see ya.